get high, and then I'd come back in early into my buddy's house. And I would tell his dad, I would be like, "Oh, Mr. Mike, man," because his dad was like had a lot of like anti-gay energy, you know. But I'd come in after we've been out there smoking weed. I'd come in and I'd be like, "Mr. Mike, man, they were being, I don't know, Richard was over and people were just being kind of
touchy feely.
Yeah, it's just real strange out there."
You bait him? Did you bait him?
Yeah, bro. So then, dude. My friends Adam would come back inside, man, and his dad would be like, "What in the fuck have you boys been doing out there? You've been queering around." And
queering as a verb is very funny.
"Oh, you've been queering around, boys?" And he was just, just lighting into it, dude. And I would be dying with laughter. And they were so high, they didn't know how to explain that they hadn't been, queering.
They're so high and you set them up. Do you feel bad about that?
I feel great about it.
You ever dated a black girl?
Went home with one black girl one time.
How'd that go?
This black girl was wild. She had like a
like how you said this.
Yeah. Well, she was it.
Go ahead, explain the story.
Now,
I want to hear the story, though. I want to hear the story.
She had a kind of a mirror on her ceiling, but it wasn't like it was on like one of those mirrors they have at like a bus stop where it's like reflective metal.
Oh, yeah. The shit, it like pans around.
Yeah, so she had that bitch on the ceiling, dude.
Like the mirror can twist around. And you can, if you're looking right here, you can see it around the other way.
Yeah, a little bit on the
yeah. So it's like an oval.
Yeah, she had that thing up on the ceiling, man, and in the corner of the room, she had like one of those coat of arms, like you would see from like the night times or whatever, you know. Yeah. I think she was like one of those Renaissance fair sisters, you know, and she fucking had, they had like axes on the wall. I mean, that bitch, she was white, you know. So she was like as white as you could get for a black girl. You know?
I'm trying to say this don't sound like a black girl.
Bro, I swear she was
that's
black,
lit,
man.
That's
and
lit.
so I'm just saying, black people are getting like weak diseases that used to be only white people would get. It seems like that's something, you know, like
the only black diseases I know, it's going to always stand the test of time, is the itis.
Yeah.
You know, I think every black person I've ever went to school with or grew up with all had the itis.
What is it?
The itis is it's
like autism?
No, itis is something like,
if I was homosexual, dog, I would know. You know what I'm saying? I've never looked at the back of a man. I've never looked at the back of a man like that. If a man, even if I see a man who's painting or doing something and you see part of his butt a little, I don't even, you know, I got a buddy and he told me one time, and he told me in secrecy, but he's dead. He said when he would see a man's butt crack, he would imagine nipples on his butt. You know, like titty nipples. And I don't even do that, man. So if I'm ever thinking about something naked, it's female. But you never know. If I get hit by lightning or something, you never know. Or if I might, you never know. You might fall in love with, somebody could come across you that changes your game. Somebody could come across and you just say, you know what? Sayonara, bitches. And you go for it. So, as of now, I have no inkling to believe that. But, you know, if God wants it, God wants it, baby. Let's hear more. Dude, we were fucking... I would take pictures with, like, people, and I'd have my fucking nuts hanging out the whole time.
What?
Yeah, bro, we were out.
You took pictures of people with your nuts out? How old were you at the time?
I don't know, man. Probably 28. We had a dude try to fast himself out of being gay, I remember one time.
How many days?
I think he did almost 40 days or 20-something days. Isn't that crazy?
How much weight did he lose?
He lost it. Oh, he was ribs and dick by the end of it, you know?
How can I say this? Because I'm not a racist. How can I say, because I don't want to say
it's all right if you're a little racist.
If I was not to say white people, what's the Caucasians?
You could say Caucasians, I think, that's drugs. But I think you could say Caucasians. You could say You can say honkies if you want. I don't
No,
mind.
that sounds terrible.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trying to get me canceled?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You could say.
Oh, you was?
Yeah, I was.
That was a good one. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. When you play rock, paper, scissors, what do you usually pick? Like rock, papers, or scissors? Like, what's your average?
I'll go scissors, I think.
All right, bet. Let's play.
All right.
I thought you said scissors.
Yeah, but I switched it up.
Oh.
I'm drinking like Monster Energy drinks sometimes, which are like piss magnets. They're delicious, but they make you want to pee.
Make you want to beat your wife, too, dude. I've seen a lot of dudes drinking Monster that you know they're going home to punch.
So wait, let's talk about. I mean, I don't know.
Do you guys sleep in the same bed or not?
What?
What?
Is this real?
Yeah.
Why would
Is
you
this
ask that?
real? Yeah. What? We've been married for 1,000,000 years.
Yeah.
15
Exactly.
Years.
I remember I got on a school bus one day, and the man didn't even take us to school. He just drove us around, and
Fuck off.
swear to God, and then just drove us back home eventually.
What's wrong with him?
He didn't say anything either.
Probably drunk.
And when at a certain point,
He
you
likes
don't
to
ask.
Remember we talked about your friend that killed somebody?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Dude,
about?
Hold on. Without obviously no details, you don't do.
Look how sad his face got.
No, wait a minute though. Tell again. What did he say about it? What?
Well, so you don't know this.
She doesn't know
No.
this.
Yeah, I have a friend who killed someone, and he said that it
Felt awesome.
was the most relaxing thing he's ever done.
What?
And I'll say this, man. I'm close with him, but not super close. But he's not the kind of guy that would lie about something like that. No, dude. We had this one guy. He used to give us maybe $4 or something. And he'd to look in his ass, bro, and he'd walk about like 20 feet off and hold his ass open. As long as we looked, we got the money. So just shit like that, just bored people.
Partner? Did he
you
have
know?
who made sure you looked? How could he?
Who made sure you got paid? That's
He
what
knew.
I want to know.
He gave the money first.
Okay, gotcha. Because
Yeah.
that would be a shitty deal.
At a certain point, you were kind of grandfathered in. If he knew you were going to look, you kind of got the money up front.
Your grandfather did.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
sometimes think that we don't see any aliens anymore because aliens, like, they were here a long time, or like they come to Earth and like these people are fucking lame. Like they're still walking around, they're still shitting in like a little ornament, you know? Like they're out of their minds. When do you think you die, man?
When do I think I die?
Yeah, honestly.
I think I live longer than I'm supposed to.
Wow, I just had a vision you don't. And I'm not even joking, bro. I don't mean that in a bad way. I love you and everything.
When am I going to go?
37?
Bro, that's in like a year and a half.
Sorry, man.
How do I go?
It's a surprise, man.
I know how you go.
You do?
You're going to be 116. You'll be the oldest living person in the United States of America. Because it can't be worldwide. There's always some old dude in India who's like 190. You are flying back to Louisiana, and they're going to give you an award for the oldest person in the United States.
Like a paper award?
It's a huge plaque. And the plane lands, and you get off the plane, and everyone is cheering loudly. And as you're walking down the steps, you get assassinated.
Assassinated at 116? Why?
You did some shit in your 70s.
Damn.
And the dude that kills you, by the way,
Mm-hmm. Brandon Showers?
Brandon Showers' his nephew.
Brandon Showers' nephew?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have brain issues from fighting?
Mm-hmm. You know, when one member of your family fights, everybody gets brain damage.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, you know what cannibals called humans? Long pig.
Really?
Yeah. Because of all the animals that you would eat, the humans and pigs come closest.
Man, I could see it.
But to taste like bacon, you have to cure it and do the things, whatever.
Would you have any?
If I'm
I
in a
ain't
mountain
saying-
and help is not coming and people died in the plane wreck, and otherwise we will starve to death, I'm eating me some dead humans.
What are you eating first? What part you think?
Muscle tissue. I would say, the bicep maybe, or I would take my cue from just what you get in the store. Ribs are some good eating.
I
right?
love ribs. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I wouldn't hesitate. So it's not about morals; it's about survival. By the way, if there's a pig over there, I'm eating the pig. I'm not eating the dead human.
Yeah, that'd be weird if you're like, it crashes at a 7-Eleven and he's still over there cutting up an old lady. We got some creeps out there. I remember we went to Chili's. And Chili's, if you're not familiar with it, they kind of act like it's Mexican, but it's like just everybody from your high school started a restaurant. They had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know that dude. You know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name, and he would just get you like that, bruh, and he'd choke you down.
He had no arms.
No arms at all, and he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you. He would.
So if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro, he'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude had. I mean, he just.
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your?
Oh,
hand?
he would just lurch at you. And bro, the thing is, here was the.
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your hand?
In your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking.
He could choke you out.
Psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, they never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude, and didn't even give a fuck.